at this nice, clean dishwasher. My dishes are so colorful. Good morning and welcome to the start of a new vlog. I'm feeling better today. Not 100%. I got a little bit of a cough, still got stuffiness. My head hurts right here, so I took Tylenol like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago maybe. I've been cleaning, which I don't need to clean when Marsh is coming today, my best friend. I don't need to clean when Marsh is coming, but there are a few things that I wanted to do, and then I was like, well, I might as well just do this. So I've just been kind of cleaning. But doesn't it look so nice in here? Lit a candle and everything. We even got stuff ready for Marsh. She probably won't want any of it. Well, she'll want the pillow probably. Probably nothing else. Open my window. Well, not my window, but the blinds, because I needed some sun. Vacuumed, because why not? I had the vacuum out, so might as well just vacuum. Okay, Marsh will probably be here in like 10 minutes. I'm not entirely sure, but probably. I really want to print the tickets for tonight because I had to do 2 orders. It's going to be confusing if I just do it on my phone. So we're going to go see if I can print at that printer upstairs. I'm not sure. Same. Wow, I've never been down here.
Oh yes, and you will smell like it. It embeds in your hair and your clothing. Oh,
Rainbow s'more. Good morning. I just took Marsh to the airport. Safe travels, Marsh. I love you. I'll pick her up Thursday when she gets back in. So it's 9 o'clock. I'm up. I just got home. I'm just still in my car. A little change of scenery since I'm never outside. That's a problem though. I love being outside and I love the morning especially. So I need to get outside in the morning more. That's the moral of the story. All right, laundry is going and I've got chicken in the oven. It'll probably be done in like 10-ish minutes. I forgot to set a timer though. So there's that. I have a headache today over here on this side of the head and on the back. I woke up with a headache, and when you wake up with a headache, it's hard to come back from that. So we're trying. I mean, I took Tylenol, but it hasn't worked at all yet, and I took it probably an hour ago. So that's not fun, because that makes me think it's not going to work, is it? For like once and forever, my vlog is up and like done. Like I had it done yesterday. I kind of want to try and go on a walk later, but also it's like we're still in unhealthy air quality, and I don't want that to make my nose worse, my head worse. So I don't know about that, but I do need to start going on walks again. I miss it. Also, I'm so mad because like, what was it, Sunday or Monday, I washed all of my bedding because I was like, I should just wash my bedding. And then I got sick, and I always like to wash my bedding after I'm sick, so I'm gonna have to wash it again. I should just do it today, shouldn't I? Marsh painted me this. She said she was trying to paint something that captured my essence, and she didn't think this was right, but she didn't know what was wrong. I have it upside down. Well, she didn't know what way it went, but we think it was this way. I don't know where to put it though. Because here's the thing, my living room, full of art. Don't know, or like full of stuff. Don't really want to put anything in there. But I've gotten so used to my bedroom as is. It's like my living room, full of stuff. My bedroom, not full of stuff. And I like that. So we'll see. I was thinking about maybe putting it here, maybe. Not sure about that. I also thought about putting it on this door. Not sure about that. I just don't know. And also, I let myself lose my reading streak yesterday, like on purpose. I've had a reading streak going since the end of last year, but here's the thing, probably like 5 or 6 of those days were lies because I didn't read, but I didn't want to lose my streak. So I said that I read, and then like the next day I would read like double or like extra or like multiple times. and be like, that counted. It doesn't count, does it? And I've been like feeling so much pressure and like stress from how little I've been reading the past couple of weeks that I said, okay, we're done with this. And I let myself lose my streak yesterday. Like, I could have tried to read a couple pages in the morning to keep it. I said, no, we're going to lose it. So we lost it, which is good. I feel like a weight. And now I need to be truthful about the streak. Still reading People We Meet on Vacation. It's kind of a bummer that I didn't finish this in July, partially because I wanted to finish it in July. Secondly, because I wanted to read Just for the Summer by Abbie Jimenez in the summer. That was the goal. That's why I read the other two Abbie Jimenez books like before this, even though I liked them, like clearly. The goal was to read Just for the Summer this summer, and I don't know if I'm going to. Because here's the thing, I leave for Scotland in like 3-ish weeks now. And I don't know if I can read Just for the Summer before that, because I also want to read Work in Progress, which is a Scottish romance. And I want to read that before Scotland. I'm not taking a physical book to Scotland. I'm taking my Kindle to Scotland in case I want to read, but I'm not taking a physical book. Honestly, I'm debating taking my Kindle, especially now that I've lost my reading streak. Why bother? We'll see when we get closer. I mean, I was reading a book a week, basically. So I could still read Just for the Summer and the Scottish romance. But maybe I just read the Scottish romance first, and then if there's time, I read Just for the Summer. Just for the Summer, well, I guess it's not that big. It's 405 pages. So that's not terrible. It looks thicker than that compared to other books. But like, listen, UK bus trip goals. Crawl out of pajamas, get over cheating bastard and his stupid iron jeans, have my first real adventure, achieve stability, strength, and growth, definitely do not kiss any British men. Listen, I'm not getting over any cheating bastard, but I would like to do all of the other things, including kiss British men or women. I have no prerogative there. 369. I'll probably read this next. Let's be real. Problem is, if I read this next, I want my trip to be like this then. Oh! Here's one of the reasons I want to take my Kindle to Scotland. I have this book, A Miss Bright's Study to Being Human. You can't really see it that well. It's written by a girl I know on Book Talk, writing Book Talk, rather. We've chatted before, or like interacted with each other's content. I hopped on one of her lives one time. But it is like about Scotland. It's about the mist in Scotland, the mist fairies. So I kind of want to take that and read that. But then there's just another thing I have to keep track of, so I don't know. I just sat down to look at my calendar. Literally 3 weeks from today, I will be in Scotland. I have 2 weekends. And then the third weekend, I'm in Scotland. What the fuck? I feel like I have so much to do. I don't. I do? I don't. We're going to write what I have to do currently. Update, I'm in the same spot, but I have moved. It's 1 o'clock now. I just took more Tylenol because my headache has not gone away. In fact, it's gotten a little worse. And it's so stupid. It's been like 4 hours since I took Tylenol. That's probably too close together, but I don't know. Maybe I just needed extra strength. I don't know. I also just made coffee, so hopefully that'll help. I've been drinking water too, because when I'm sick, I don't really like drinking water, which I know is like the opposite of what you're supposed to do. I tend to drink other things though, like tea and Gatorade, which is supposed to be fine. So it's not that I don't drink any kind of water or liquid that's good for you. But so I'm like, maybe I'm dehydrated. So I have drank like a full water bottle, I think. I don't know. But now I'm back at my desk. I have not been here for the past like 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. Anyway, here's a list of things I still need to do. 19 days till Scotland. Realistically, I have 15 days of prep because there's like some days that I'm just completely busy and there's not going to be anything else happening. I have to figure out if I have any dinner reservations I want to make, research public transit, research customs and like airplane restrictions, go shopping because I have no idea what I'm going to wear, / make important purchases that I still might need, make a packing list, solidify my itinerary, pay remaining costs, get my bangs cut, Google Map lodging and town. That's basically just me saying I want to Google Map like what the route is between where I'm staying and like getting into Edinburgh, because that's gonna be on my own and I'm probably just gonna take Ubers, honestly. I'm gonna try and take some public transit, but I don't know. Print any info I want, send a copy of my license and passport to like my email or my mom, something like that, and reserve a place to leave my luggage. The day I get in is like a full day in Scotland for me, which I'm nervous about, but you know, we're gonna get there. We'll do something. I mean, I've got a whole day planned, but I won't have a shower, so I should practice not taking a shower. Maybe I'll do that next weekend. That's crazy. I have to practice not taking a shower. I don't understand why this happens every time I look at where I'm gonna stay in Scotland. Not even Scotland. My first Airbnb in Edinburgh. Every time I look at it, I cry. It's not even that crazy. It's just a little house. It's not even a little house. It's not even detached. It's semi-detached. Every time I see it, I cry. I have wanted to go to the UK for so long. I've been obsessed with it since I was a kid. This is crazy. I literally cry every time I look at this Airbnb. I paid for a few more things now. I paid for the rest of my first Airbnb because that's the first one. So I was like, well, might as well just do that. Especially because I've been wanting to do that this week. Every paycheck, I take $200 and put it in my Scotland trip thing. But this last paycheck, I was like, I'm just going to leave it in my account. Don't want to worry about the hassle of transferring it. I'll just pay for my Airbnb with that because it was under that. So I just did that. And then I also got my ticket for Edinburgh Castle, which is a little risky because you got to pick the day and the time, but also it could get sold out. So don't want it to get sold out. So I said I will buy it now. So I picked it for the Sunday that I'm there, the first day that I'm there, when I don't have a shower. And I picked it for 1300 o'clock. What do you say? Do they say, because I would be like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 13 o'clock. Is that what you say? I feel like that's wrong. I will say, having my bed in the middle of the room does make it significantly easier to put sheets on the bed. 10,000%. I don't know how long you've been here. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. When my bed was made, this blanket, it used to have to be a specific way because the tag of the blanket had to be in a specific corner of the bed. And I hear yourself asking yourself, why is it not like that anymore? The answer is because the tag disintegrated and I no longer know which corner the tag was in, which was really hard for a little bit. Kingy, what are you doing there? He's in the blue. I just spent quite a bit of time reading. I read over 40 pages, which is cool. Along with the reading streak, I've been trying to do more like book talk and bookstagram, which includes my read with me videos, which is just a clip of me reading every day and then what I read that day, which is like the book and then the pages that I read or the percentage that I read, listened to, etc. And so I'm like very focused on what I'm reading, like how many pages am I reading? Am I going to finish a book in this week? Etc. And I feel like that has also been putting a lot of pressure on me. So it's nice to just like read. I wasn't trying to read fast. I wasn't caring how fast I was reading. And I wasn't paying attention to the pages. In fact, I was going to stop reading about 10 to 15 pages ago. And then the chapter that I hit was like very dialogue-y. And so that's obviously a lot easier to read faster. So I kept reading. I decided for like this week to not do the video because I haven't really been keeping track. I haven't been reading a lot this week, so I decided not to keep track. Not to do the video, is what I meant. This video is my new favorite reading video, I think. It's just like winds and nature sounds. And like the hooting of an owl. I like sound when I'm reading or just like chilling out. Like I usually open my door like a crack, like that much, just so I can hear the outside. But I don't know how much that like messes with my AC actually. So I was like, I need an English countryside video that's just like nature. Because so many of these ambiance videos have like music in the background, which is fine for a time. I just don't normally want that. Or like it's like gentle rushing creek and it's like I don't need that. I used to do this all the time where I would just have sandwiches of bread and mayonnaise and cheese and I didn't know what to have, so that's what I'm doing, but with hot dog buns. My made bed is so well, this shot makes me look like I have nothing in my room. It's cute. Should I get a headboard? Apparently adults have headboards. I'm confused by that. Anyway, this is so crisp. I've been in here writing probably for about an hour and a half. Now there was some like pauses and some scrolling and such in between. And I didn't even write 1,000 words, which is fine. I shouldn't have looked at the word count because I was feeling really good about what I wrote until I looked at how many words I wrote. But that's almost 1,000 words more than I would have written if I hadn't written at all. So, accomplishments. Yum. Y'all, I gotta say, I was just watching Match Game, like the new version where Martin Short is hosting. These people are stupid. The question was like, Gen Z Zara goes on a vacation to charge her what? And everybody was like, well, the guy said vibrators. Wrong. One of the celebrities did put that. Weird. But everybody put phone. Guys, Gen Z, are we thinking, I mean, I know none of them are Gen Z, but also, like, why give her a name like Zara if it's not supposed to rhyme with Gen Z Zara went on vacation to charge her aura? Like, aura? Zara? Am I thinking too much into it? Because, like, that kind of rhymes. And Gen Z are very, like, well, I don't know, horoscopy. Maybe I'm stupid. Am I the stupid one? Honestly, the more I talked about it, the more stupid I felt. Zara, aura, like, am I stupid? So I haven't been writing, I guess. I've been brainstorming. Wow. See all that? I think, honestly, one of the reasons why I haven't been writing this book is because I decided to change the, like, third act breakup, basically. Well, decide is a strong word. I said, you know what, I bet this should happen instead. That makes more sense based on what I'm trying to do. But then I didn't really know how that would happen. I had like a general idea, but I was like, how is it actually going to happen? And so I'm getting close to that. I've been close to that for a while now, obviously. And so I said, okay, I need to figure out how that happens before I can continue, because I need to know where I'm going. So I just did that. And wow, breakthroughs. I think it's so funny. I have to like physically be writing to have like a breakthrough, because I could just sit here and think about it all I want, and that's not happening. I have breakthroughs on walks though too. Speaking of walks, I was gonna go on a walk today, but then it looked like rain. But now, I mean, it hasn't rained yet, so I don't know. But we've already decided not to do the walk because it looked like rain. We stopped at Starbucks and got a Frappuccino. The mocha caramel salt crunch thing. I don't know, but it's gorgeous. Look at how beautiful this looks. Wow. I'm pretty sure I just got foam. That was very rich. Something's going on here. I don't know what. Also, I probably look like a real weirdo because I've got long sleeves on. Look at those puffy clouds. Cute. I just picked Marsh up from the airport, took her to her car, and she has left. She brought me a praline. Yay! because it's so dark. Wow. Hello. I just finished watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, all of it. All I had was the reunion left, so I just watched that. I didn't mean to watch all of it right now, but I did. I was going to watch it while I ate, probably watch like a little bit longer, and then do something different. And here we are. Now it's after 3 o'clock. I work at the theater tonight, so I have to leave in about 2-ish hours to do that. I've got a package, which includes socks and a raincoat. I'm nervous about my boots for Scotland. Okay? No, everybody, don't forget. So I did just order different shoes. We'll see what the vibe is of those, see if they need to be broken in, see if I like them at all, and go from there. I might end up taking them both. I don't even know what the other shoes are going to be like. So we're going to wait and see. I'll get them on Sunday. So we'll see then. And I was just on Pinterest looking at like outfit inspiration because I'm going to go shopping tomorrow. Every time I go shopping, I never end up buying things. I don't know where I'm going to go shopping yet though. Okay, so first things first, raincoat. I'm a little nervous. I don't want everything I'm owning and taking to Scotland to be green, but this was just the best color. It was this or black, and I didn't want black. Okay? I get so scared when I put things on. Is it perfect? No. It's a little tight in the arms, again. But it's not terrible. This is nice, a nice little cover. I feel like right now in this raincoat, I need to decide if this is fine. Maybe I should put like a sweater on and then decide if it's fine. Anyway, I feel like Alexander come back to sleep. I've got an early meeting out of town. But like, you know, the TikTok trend. If you're not on that side of TikTok, I am so sorry for you. Okay, I put a sweater on. Still a little tight, but like, also I'm not going to be taking this sweater. I don't know if I'm taking a sweater. I probably should take a sweater. But you see, okay, everything looks good. You see how I lift my arms up? How it's like sticks right here? That's the problem. I lift it up, then it's fine. You know? This guy can go squeak. Make me look all snatched. Pockets. It covers my booty. I don't know. We'll see if tomorrow when I'm out and about I find one better. But I think this is okay.
Okay, but like, did I just find the cutest outfit ever? Not me being like, I'm not going to wear this to Scotland, but also me now being like, should I wear this to Scotland? This is a collar. What do I put under? I use this is a shirt, but it has a collar. And I put this under like the black dress when I am Wednesday Addams for Halloween, because that's just the easiest thing to do. But under this, I didn't even show you the socks that I bought. Hold on. Look at these cute ass socks.
Okay, but is this not the cutest outfit you have ever seen in your life? Like, I'm sorry. The collar, the jacket, the boots, the socks. Can we just... Am I a Pinterest girly? Please, just a moment for the rest of the socks. These are the cutest socks I've ever had in my life. I have no regrets purchasing them.
I had planned to do other things in this time. I need to do a post. Be it like reading or writing or working on stuff. I did not. Now I have an hour. And just like that, I am home from the theater. I honestly don't remember what I filmed this week. Marsh came. That was fun. Went to the prom with Marsh and Marianne. That was also fun. Watched a lot of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That was fun. I also started writing again, which is cool. Didn't read as much this week. Let my streak die, actually, which is fine. We meant to do that. Went and saw Music Man with Marianne, and then I worked tonight. Wow. Tomorrow I'm gonna go shopping. Tomorrow it is 2 weeks until Scotland. Fucking wild. I am not prepared. I still have so much to do, which I'm planning on getting my bearings this weekend with that. This weekend is Scotland, baby. Not like actual Scotland, but planning for Scotland. That being said, it's 11 o'clock. I've got a busy weekend ahead of me, and I'm tired. So I am gonna go to bed. And I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!